Hi, this is Moon Teitel with the Women's Wellness Circle and Presence Heals. And I just wanted to come on and wish you a happy first full moon of 2020 and happy first moon eclipse of 2020. And I would love to know what's in your heart as you are um, entering this new year, this new decade. And I'd just love to know how that is for you. If you're feeling inspired and uplifted and carried forward by the crest of the wave of this new year, or if you are struggling and with the weight of entering a new decade and how you're entering the new decade and what that means. And yeah, if you're here with me now live and you'd like to write into the chat box what's on your heart and mind as you're opening into the new year, or if you see this later in a recording, I would just love to hear where you're at and see if there's anything I can offer towards that, either a practice or some thoughts. So I'll leave a couple of moments now if you want to type something in. Often there's a delay on the lives with the chat and me being able to see it. And yeah, and so I'm here on this full moon day and feeling. Yeah, I was woken up really early this morning with the energies of the eclipse and just feeling the fullness of today and the fullness of everything happening in the world. And I would say my experience with the new year, and if you're just hopping on now, I'd love to hear just how you are, where your heart's at today, and how you're feeling with the new year and the new decade. And if there's anything you want to share or ask about, I would love to respond to that. Um, for me, I'm both feeling the powerful tides moving through the new year and the freshness of that. And I'm also feeling a little bit of kind of the pressure of, wow, this is like a new decade, and how do I want to enter this, and what are my intentions, and feeling, yeah, really a lot of fullness in my heart around the fires burning in Australia and and many of the different world events right now. And so I'm just I'm doing a lot of energy medicine, practicing a lot of yoga, spending a lot of time looking at the trees outside my window and the water, the lake outside my window, which warmed up a little bit. We had a day last week that was 38 degrees Fahrenheit, and so the spots on the lake that aren't snow covered and fully thick with ice kind of melted and opened, and the water started moving again. And then we had it was only 10 degrees yesterday and 1 degree Fahrenheit the night before, and so the skin of the ice started moving back over that open part of the lake. And yes, and I've just really been settling deeply into this winter season and settling powerfully into stillness and nourishing the depth of my being and taking a lot of time to be quiet. So that's how I am. And if you want to share um, how you are and what you're sitting with in this new year, I'd love to hear from you. Either now or later. I'll check this post again, and the next practice or conversation I bring to you, it will come from some of what you're sharing and offering into this space. So um, yeah, let's just take a moment, unless anyone has anything to share, to just stretch deeply together and to smooth our auras and wipe down our energy, moving down the energy in our arms and our chests, down our legs and into our feet. And let's just take a moment to sit quietly and to feel the fullness of the moon in our bodies, to feel the round fullness and the illumination. And for those of us who are in snow country, we can feel the round fullness of the moon and the reflection of the snow. and the brightness of the stars. To just breathe that in deeply through all of our cells. To exhale the space and the coolness back out through us. Filling the full orb of the moon in your belly. And breathing into that space. And traveling up through the central channel to the heart. Feeling the full orb of the moon in your heart center. And inviting a full moon to just surround and fill your aura so you're sitting in the middle of a beautiful full moon. And to any of the places inside your body or your mind in this moment that are inflamed or fiery. Inviting the coolness of the full moon and the medicine of Grandmother Moon to fill and soothe those places. To quench the fires burning within. And as the fires are being quenched from within, breathing out and on your exhale, extending that full moon, cool wisdom and energy, radiating out so that it fills all of Mother Earth. Breathing in the coolness of the moon, quenching the fires of your own heart, mind, and body. Breathing out the full moon, quenching the fires on the globe. And one more time. On an inhale, breathing that full moon energy to pervade every cell of your being, quenching the fires of your body and your mind. And on an exhale, radiating out that full moon coolness, wisdom, that illuminated white light to fill the entire planet, all of Mother Earth, all of the waters and the lands. And then we bring our attention especially to Australia, and we encircle all of Australia, all of the land and all of the water, every cell, every plant, every animal, every person, every tree, every firefighter, every being on that continent. We surround and fill them with the full moon, the blessings of the moon, the blessings of the water, and we bring relief to their suffering and to the fires. We take a few more breaths, strengthening that moon energy around Australia. And then to finish, just bringing a hand to your heart and a hand to your belly. Breathing into the full moon orb in your heart and the full moon orb in your belly and the full moon orb that surrounds you. Thank you. It's been so good to share this time with you. And if you want to share anything in the chat that's on your mind and your heart, I would love to hear from you. Blessings.